Hey everybody, we're back with Senator Elizabeth Warren. One of the things that was interesting when I would have you or other senators on during the first term is that you or other people might say, like, behind closed doors, these people know this is crazy.
Yeah.
What's happening now? Are you having any conversations in the cloakroom with your counterparts across the aisle? People who were elected, had their own oaths, imagine love their country. What are they saying privately?
They don't make eye contact anymore.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's not good.
Because they have no argument?
They know what's happening. Look, these guys are smart. They get it. They know what's happening. But they have a decision to make. Let's talk just for a second about the tariffs. So we've seen what the tariffs are doing. Donald Trump has played red light, green light, red light, green light, red light, green light, right? Yeah. Tariffs are on, tariffs are off, tariffs are on, tariffs are off. It creates enormous chaos. You don't create jobs in the United States in the middle of enormous chaos. Nobody's going to invest the money to build a factory or to buy a bunch of tools if they can't know kind of what the rules are going to look like for 5 years. And right now with Donald Trump, you don't know 5 minutes out on what the rules are going to be. So people understand this. The only reason Donald Trump has the power to create this much chaos, to drive the market down and then straight back up and then back down again, the only reason he has is there's a provision in law that says if he declares an emergency, blah, blah, blah. But it says right under it, and the United States Congress can say, yo, not an emergency. We can vote on that. So Senator Wyden and I have introduced a bill that it would be this proclamation. There's no emergency here. And we are able to force a vote. So in about 2 weeks, there's going to be a vote in the Senate. And here's the deal. Every single Republican is going to have to say out loud with their vote, either you are here just to fall on the ground and kiss the hem of Donald Trump's britches, or you are here to stand up for the American people. You're going to have to vote on this one way or the other.
So, one of the things about the red light, green light of this is that it became pretty clear to me and to other people that this would be an excellent way for Donald Trump himself, or through proxies, or through shell corporations, or through family members, or through cronies, to actually make bets on a market that he is, in a way, kind of unique in American history, able to yank around hundreds or thousands of points up and down and to make a killing. In fact, he did this last week, right before he announced that he was going to do a 90-day pause, something he said he would never do. Right before he said this is a great time to buy DJT, which happens to also be the name of his stock symbol for Trump media. Bunch of people made money that day. Do we know who made that money? Are there members of Congress who made those bets? Are there members of the administration or of his family who made those bets? Because that should all be traceable.
So I have asked, along with other senators on the Democratic side, for an investigation. We've asked the SEC, the Department of Justice. It is their job. And before you say, oh, but they're all Republicans beholden to Donald Trump, I'm not going to let them off the hook that fast. This is their job. They need to do their job. But we got a backstop here. And the backstop is every attorney general in the United States of America also has an interest and some jurisdiction. That's right, the state attorneys general, not all of whom are under Donald Trump's thumb. And so we have asked the state attorneys general, I have led a letter on this, to actually go out and do the investigation. So there will be independent investigation. That's part one. If people have traded on inside information, then they need to be held accountable. And I want you to understand, we're damn serious about this. You can go to jail for trading on inside information. And if that's what people have done, that's what should happen to them. But there's a part two to this. We need to change the law. Not one single senator, representative, spouse of a senator or representative should be allowed to buy or sell individual stocks anytime, ever. Done.
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't there a time when the presidents put their holdings into a blind trust?
Yeah, right.
He's the first one not to do that in my lifetime.
But look, he won't disclose his financial information. We got a lot of problems here. But again, I want to remind everyone, look, Democrats do not have as much power as we want. We are not in the majority, but we are not powerless. One of the things we can do is demand that other people do their jobs. Another one we can do is we can keep calling these Republicans out time after time after time and say, it only takes a handful of you to grow a spine and stand up and shut down the chaos and the corruption that is dragging down our country. We can do that.
We're going to take another break. We'll be right back with more Elizabeth Warren, everybody.